And good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you, everybody? So welcome to the next class. It's called How to Understand and Make Money with Multiple Time Frames. Wow, right? This is a kind of, I don't know, a difficult title, right? Multiple time frames. So never forget you are in a course. And never forget, trading is a learnable skill, worth keep repeating. You know, you can learn this stuff, alright? Nobody's born a trader. You are going to learn, you're going to build into one. And my goal in this course for you is to bring you, and I'm honest here, to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years potentially. Okay, and I'm honest here, not in 1 week, not in 3 months, not in 1 year. Talking if you're a complete beginner, right? 0 to 3 years, you know, it's on average in an institutional way. What does this mean? Say it with me. You know, I'm first I'm an analyst, right? And then only then, you know, I'm a trader. So I'm not sure if we talked about already how this works in institutions. You don't knock on a door, you know, and say, oh, I'm John and Jane, you know. You don't do this, right? You don't knock on a door and say to some JP Morgan Chase or Citibank or whatever, you know, Dukascope Investment Bank, and you say, oh, I'm John, and they're going to say, oh, John, you know, please enter here, there is the desktop and there is the trading station, and please make money, be a trader with an account with $10 million, right? I mean, me too, I would wish to, right? Doesn't work like this. So what is the common, you know, what is the common institutional way? You start as a junior analyst first, make sense? You start with a junior analyst, so you are trying to figure out the market, they're giving you knowledge, they're grooming you, and then if you're doing good, then you're going to be promoted to a senior analyst. Right, so bigger salary, you know, and so on. And if you are good as a senior analyst, then they're going to promote you, they're going to offer you, you know, would you like to be a portfolio manager, would you like to be a trader? And different people in institutions, somebody is going to say, oh yeah, I want to move on the next one in my career, I want to become a portfolio manager. Somebody, and I know somebody, you know, I have a few friends still, and now they say, oh no, so I'm good with this salary, I'm good with this position, I want to continue to be, you know, still a senior analyst. You know, there is no right or wrong, but I want you to understand that a trader, it's a totally different animal compared to an analyst, you know. So the rich guys, you know, the JP Morgan Chases, the Citibanks, they have the analysts and they have the traders. Okay, it's a sitcom or not a sitcom, so it's a series if you want on Netflix. Check Billions, you know, just to see, you know, of course it's fiction, but you can see trader and an analyst, they working together, right? Now, as a retail trader that is a professional and makes money from the market, you know, as a retail trader, you are going to be one. You are going to be an analyst, and together you are going to be a trader. So you are going to be one. You are going to be the same person. All right. Just the introduction. By the way, my name is Mike, and I'm looking for traders. Never forget this. I'm partnering with a few institutions, and if you didn't receive the free manual, you know, you can send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com. If you didn't receive the free ebook, this one with this beautiful guy, you know, the little book of trading secrets, please visit the website www.fxbossfx.com. And if you want, this is new, if you want for extra classes, you can follow me on Dukascope Investment Bank. You know, they have a YouTube channel called Dukascope Academy. Just type in the YouTube Dukascope Academy and then you can find me. Alright, and you're going to graduate from this course when number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading, number two, you have a strategy in place, you understand how you win, how you lose, and number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Please disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. Okay, now that being said, let's go to here. So how to make money with multiple time frames, and sometimes making money equals to how to lose less, all right? So let's try to build our knowledge base about multiple time frame trading. So you have the 4 charts, alright? If you don't have, build the 4 charts. We talked about this already. Give me a second, I'm going to open Forex platform for you to see in the meantime. So up left corner is going to be the monthly chart, alright? Left down corner is going to be the weekly chart. Up right corner is going to be the daily chart. And one more time, here is going to be the weekly, daily, and down right corner is going to be the 15-minute chart / 1 hour chart / 2 hour chart / 4 hour chart. Okay, give me a second, this Forex is working. We're going to enter into the platform just for you to see the, you know, what would be. There is no right or wrong on what you're going to put on the chart, but build your charts. You are going to finish Forex course 101 when, number 1, when you have your charts ready for trading. Okay, boss, can I have only one chart and then can I change from monthly to the week? No, this would be a mistake. Okay, no professional trader, fair enough that I know, it's not trading for only one chart. Alright, and it's not doing like, oh, I'm on the 15-minute chart. Everybody listen to me. If I'm on the daily, alright, and I'm going to chart whatever, you know, market wave, just an example quickly, you know, alright, so this is on the daily. Now if I go to the monthly, you know, so I still have on the daily market wave. If I go on the monthly and now I'm going to do something different, right? I'm going to do something like this, you know. So now I have the market wave from the. See what I'm doing? I'm overlapping studies, I'm overlapping indicators, I'm overlapping tools. Don't do this, okay? I'm telling you this is wrong. Not right, or I mean, not in terms of that you cannot do this, but your mind should be sharp, clear when it comes to trade. So it's better to have. I was groomed like this. What? Why? I was groomed like this. What can I tell you? No. For all my years as an institutional trader, because before I went out of the corporate world, always we had different screens, different time frames. We never did overlapping on the studies. Overlapping indicators on the same chart, this is something different, but all overlapping charts is going to be a mess. Okay, this would be wrong. If you are willing to listen to me, if you are willing to learn from the boss, right? And so this is Forex platform. It's for free, doesn't cost you a cent. And Forex 4, give it a second, you know, to find the currency pair, GBP, CAD, whatever. Give it a second again. Come on, Forex. Okay, now I have 6. You don't need to. I have 6 because I have the system on 2, trading system, but you don't need. So I'm going to put daily on the daily and the 4 hour to the 4 hour. Alright, and below in here and below in here. There you go. So after finishing Forex course 101, this is how your chart should look like. Does this make sense? There is no right or wrong on indicators tool. Somebody is going to You might use support, resistance, pivot points, and the Fibonacci's. You might not like the Fibonacci's, so it's all good, no Fibonacci in the chart. But still you have the 4 charts that are clean and clear to you, that you can understand what's happening, price action, so that you can trade. Does this make sense? Don't have only this, that's the homework, you know. Before you go to the advanced course, the Advanced Institutional Trader program, okay, you are going to have a short interview for you not to waste time and money. The advanced course is not for free, you know, so this is a requirement. Okay, this is a requirement. You need to have the 4 charts. Okay, it's not about the money, believe me. Money, it's a filter, fair enough, but it's not about the money, you know. I'm rejecting every year. I'm rejecting a few traders. Oh, but I have the money. It's not about the money. If you don't have the knowledge, if you are weak on what we are learning here, if you are weak on market wave, trends, Fibonacci, support, if you are weak as per knowledge, I'm going to reject you. I'm the filter here. Okay, I'm partnering with some institutions for real. It's not a joke, you know. One, it's Morris Capital from Australia. If you want some names, you can check. The other one, it's Darwinex from Europe. So I'm partnering with those 2 guys, and they are looking for traders. It's not a joke. All right. So you must be serious in terms of you need to. I don't want to be arrogant, but you need to show me that, oh, you are doing what I'm asking you to do. Okay. The basic course, Forex course 101, it's for free. It's not a big deal. A lot of knowledge for free, but then I need to see, you know, are you the right person for me to dedicate more time and to teach you how to make money as an institutional trader. You know, my time, I'm not arrogant, believe me, my time, it's limited as yours. Make sense? I can, my day as yours has only that amount of hours. Okay? So the lesson for today is, and it's not going to be easy, on the monthly you have something like this. On the weekly you have something like this. Alright? On the daily, theory first, then we are going to check the charts. On the daily you have something like this, or maybe even like this, right? Even better, even better. And on the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, whatever, you know, just an example, you have something like this. All right? Now, here is the question. I'm the student, you are the teacher, and I'm asking you, teacher, how are we going to make money on the how are you going to make money on the 15-minute chart, or 1-hour chart, or 2-hour chart? How are we going to make money on those smaller, lower time frames? Think a little bit. What do you think? Student traders on Dukascopy Academy, they love this because now the fight is going to start, right? So somebody is going to say, well, long, right, buy. Okay, so I'm going to give you an uptrend line like this to support, right? So you cannot escape, and I'm joking, they don't love this question. No, it's even if you say buy the 15-minute chart, the smaller time frames, or even if you say sell the smaller time frames, the next question I'm going to always ask you, why? All right? So let's explore these 2 variables. Let's say that you are thinking buy, all right? And I'm going to ask you, boss, you are the boss, why are we buying the daily chart? You know, because the daily chart is going down. Now, some of you are going to say, no, the daily is not going down, the daily is going up. Fair enough. Because your brain is seeing this low, and this high, and this higher low, and this higher high. Okay, is this you? Maybe you are saying no, the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Fair answer. Next question. I'm the student, you're the teacher. Teacher, what about the previous highs and lows? So are we going to just not consider this high, and we are not going to consider this low, and we are not going to consider this lower high, and we are not going to consider this lower low? What about the previous highs and lows? And again, somebody is going to say, they don't matter. Somebody is going to say, whoops, they do matter. They do matter, right? So if I want to buy the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart, I must address that on the 4-hour chart I'm here, and in the same time exactly, this is the difficult part to understand, Forex course 101. When I'm looking at the 2-hour chart, the smaller time frames, this price section has different meaning on the other time frames. Boss, can you repeat please? Yes sir. When I'm looking at the, you might write this down, when I look at the smaller time frames, the trading time frame. What is the trading time frame? The trading time frame is the time frame that I'm trading from. Some of you are on the 15-minute chart, some of you are on the 1-hour chart, some of you are on the 2-hour chart. Me personally, I'm on the 4-hour chart. There is no right or wrong. Boss, why are you on the 4-hour chart? Because my personality test, which we are going to do in the advanced course, showed and proved that I'm a long-term swing trader. I trade predominantly from the 4-hour chart and the daily. Okay, that's me. Alright, there is no right, don't bother, there is no right or wrong. Oh, I would like to be like you and trade on the 4. It's personality. We're going to learn this more in the future. But just in the beginning, I need to, as a retail trader, as a beginner retail trader, I need to understand that what I'm doing on the smaller time frame is the least relevant. Why is that? Number one cardinal rule from the Forex market. 101. The higher, I believe it applies to crypto and stocks too, by the way, but the higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frames. You need to get this, keep repeating yourself every day. The higher time frame controls the price action, all right? So the monthly is the grandfather, the weekly is the grandfather. The daily is the father, and the 15-minute, 1 hour, those are the kids. So in analyzing charts, trying to understand where is the greatest force, who is stronger, is the father smacking the children, or are the children smacking the father? How does this work? Douglas is going to say the children are smacking the father. Well, in your life maybe, Douglas, but Next, weekly. Is the grandfather smacking the father, or is the father smacking the, who is the man in the household, right? The grandfather, right? I mean, talking about health and everything. The grandfather is, the father of the kids. It's still the child of the grandfather. Talking about respect and everything, right? So the higher time frames are stronger, alright? Now, step by step, I want you to understand that what you are seeing on the smaller time frames has a different meaning on the higher time frames. If I'm here on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 15-minute chart, I'm here on the daily, I'm here on the weekly, and I'm here on the monthly. Alright? Homework. Study the multiple time frames. Okay? Now, if you say buy and long, I'm going to ask you again, I'm the student, you're the teacher. Teacher, why are we, whoops, let's get back. Teacher, why are we buying a downtrend on the daily? Why are we, if we agree, you might disagree too, it's not an issue, not a problem. If we agree that the rectangles are the relevant highs and lows, then this uptrend, and I'm asking you to open your mind right now and think, really think, this uptrend, it's not really an uptrend, but it's a retracement on the downtrend. Does this make sense? Boss, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. This uptrend that you are seeing on the 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, 4 hour, the smaller time frames, and it is an uptrend on the smaller time frames. This uptrend on the smaller time frames, it's a retracement on the higher time frame. Okay? Now, how many times it happened to you that you won one trade, you might won the second trade, but then you lost the third trade? Or you won one trade and you lost the next one? Why and how this happens? Because if you are just on one time frame, the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 2 hour, you cannot be aware, keyword in trading, being conscious what is happening. You cannot be aware. Make sense? In psychology we have a saying, how can you be aware of something that you even know, you don't know that even exists? How can you fight something or change or improve? How can you improve something that you're unaware that it does exist? Does this make sense, this sentence? So if I'm a beginner trader and I believe that's only one chart and one time frame, how can I be conscious about other patterns? And the bigger the time frame, the stronger the pattern. Alright? Homework, prove me wrong on those concepts. Prove me wrong. Study the charts. Alright, and come back to class and tell me, or write an email, you know, or expose me, whatever you want. This is the best learning lesson. Prove me wrong. No, the 15-minute chart, you know, it's dealing, you know, it's the biggest force. You know, oh no, it's not true that the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. It's vice versa. Good, excellent. Prove me wrong. It might surprise you. Okay, fair enough. So this uptrend on the 1 hour chart example, and it is an uptrend, it's nothing more than a retracement on the higher time frame. In this example today, in this lesson, the daily. We didn't learn yet, but if we are at past resistance, we are at past resistance from the market wave, we are at past resistance. So I'm going to clone, we are at past resistance on the short-term trend, you know, 7 times, listen up, 7 times out of 10 this market is going to push down. And let me do this differently, so let's color code this in red. Okay, so this market 7 times out of 10 is going to push further down. Alright, it didn't break this relevant high. See, we didn't learn yet. In the next module called timing and retracement trading, we're going to talk about retracement trading and support, resistance, pivot points, how they work. Alright, So when this happens, I promise you, 7 times out of 10, statistically proven, this market is going to push down. Okay, 3 times out of 10 is going to push up, is going to break patterns, and so on and so on and so on. Yes, on the daily chart, this is how the market wave works. This is how the short-term trend work. Alright? If the short-term trend is going to continue, it's going to push down. If the market wave is going to continue, it's going to push down 7 times out of 10. Consolidation is a different story, okay? So if I entered here buying the market and I won 1, if I entered here buying the market, if I won 1, and if I enter now again, can you relate to this, everybody? And on that one I'm going to lose. Okay? Boss, teach me how to make money. I want to be a millionaire trader. I want to be a professional trader. There we go. There we go. Starting from today, those losers are not acceptable anymore for you. Okay? Teach me how to make money. Before you can start to make money, you must understand and learn how you lose. That's one. Why you lose. You have the example. And you need to start losing less. Does this make sense? Homework. Check your losing trades on the demo account if you're smart, and check how many losers you had. Believe me, you're going to be happy. Check how many losers you had because you were buying at past resistance from the higher time frame, or you were selling, you were shorting past support again from the higher time frame. It might surprise you, like, oh my gosh, now I understand why I have that many losers, right? So for me to make money, for me to lose less, I need to improve my skill. That's a skill, not personal. Oh, I'm the man and you are not. No. You're talking about the skill. You need to improve your understanding and charting. So I want you to start checking the daily charts, start checking the weekly chart, and start checking the monthly charts too. But I'm on the 50-minute chart. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you don't have resistance or support on the daily, but you do have support resistance on the weekly and the monthly. Make sense? You have many times trends on the smaller time frames, but consolidations on the higher time frames. So you're going to make 2, you're going to win 2 times, and then the third one you're going to give it back to the market. Or maybe it's the first one that you're going to put and you're going to lose the first one. This is why beginner traders are locked into the winner-loser cycle. Winner, winner, loser. Winner, loser. Loser, loser, winner. Winner, loser. Loser, winner. Winner, 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 loser. Loser, winner, loser, winner, winner, loser, loser, loser. It's the winner-loser cycle. Can you does this make sense to you? Did this happen to you? Are you locked in the winner-loser cycle? If the answer is yes, I would suggest you to learn how to lose less. Okay, it's number 2 from the course. You have a strategy in place, the things that you do, and you understand why you win and why you lose. Meaning, this market makes sense to you. Okay, you cannot grow into a professional trader, I'm sorry to tell you, unless you understand how you lose. It's not about winners, just winners. I must understand what it's producing the losers. How me as a trader, it's more in the advanced course, but how my strategy, what the things I do, how are those producing losers, the setups, where am I entering? Okay, so Just quickly, you know, what if on the weekly chart, just an example, what if you have consolidation and you're up in here in consolidation, or the daily too, right? So on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 50-minute chart, you are in here, but from the weekly that you're unaware, it's up in here. 7 times out of 10, the next trade is going to be a, if you buy, is going to be a, exactly, a loser. Okay? There is one pair, man, USD CAD. USD CAD, it's a perfect example how to lose trading trends. With the premise that you are not aware of what's happening on the monthly and the weekly. Okay, we're going to check USD CAD, don't worry. So, pen and paper, or maybe we can write this down. Beginner traders. So, beginner trade, you're not a trader yet, you're an analyst. Beginner traders, beginner traders, intermediate traders lose because beginner traders lose because we think that I'm with you guys, alright? Me and you, we're all the same. We lose because we think that we are trading patterns that are really not. This is a golden nugget talking about trading. Beginner traders, intermediate traders, advanced maybe not anymore. Beginner traders, intermediate traders, we lose because we think we are trading patterns. Oh, I'm trading an uptrend. And as soon as you put on a trade, you buy. As soon as I buy, I lose. We lose because, I'm trading an uptrend. It was a retracement on a downtrend from the higher time frame. Make sense? Even from the weekly, right? If you're not sure, yeah, but what about the daily? How do I know the daily? Check the weekly. Check the weekly. So on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, or even in the daily, if I'm trading the daily chart, you know, should I buy or should I sell? And if I say buy, so this is the uptrend line, you know, this is the same uptrend line, you know, you are still buying on the daily, you are buying past resistance from the weekly. Make sense? In the advanced module, in the module number 2, it's called timing and retracement trading. You are going to learn how day traders take advantage of retracements. I'm a day trader, I'm trading the 15-minute chart. Now, it's a skill again, so I must understand that money going against the trend or the market wave, money was made from here to here. Okay? Skilled day traders, they know that money was made from here on the weekly to up in here. Just for you to graphically understand. And now that the market has passed resistance, day traders can say, oh, now this currency pair, not anymore, I need to find another one. Does this make sense? The understanding of this that we are talking right now, it's called the power of understanding multiple time frames. If you want to lose less, get skilled on the multiple time frames, on the understanding what is happening. Alright? Man, I can give you countless stories from my private group, you know, it's, you know, Euro New Zealand, easy, I'm not bragging, you know, but it's for a trader who is, you don't need to be a professional if you are just skilled to understand what's happening on the monthly, you know. and you don't have this spatial intelligence developed yet, and you are struggling, it's part of you growing up. But if you would just understand, you know, what is how this market is going, it's working its way in the short term, how it's working its way on the medium term, how it's working its way on the long term. Does this make sense? So what is the monthly telling me? Is the monthly telling me, oh, this market is going to go down, or is the monthly telling me this market is going to go up? Well, everybody, that's the skill. Okay, try to get this way of thinking. If this is the relevant low on the monthly, if this is the relevant high on the monthly, if this is the relevant higher low on the monthly, and it's confirmed, I don't know what is going to happen. Okay, I don't know what is going to happen, but if this is a low, if this is a retracement, what is going to happen next? In the very next moment, when a low is formed, one center candle, two candles on the left, two on the right, the next one must be a 7 times out of 10, the next one is going to be a high. Agreed? So I can project, as a good analyst, I can project that, wow, the very next movement from the monthly is going to be up, right? So this price action, when this happens on the weekly, higher highs, higher lows, this shouldn't be a surprise for us. Does this make sense? Boss, my head hurts, it's too much information. I know. Download the video, rewatch it a few times, send me email. Not a lot of you are sending me emails. Send me email with questions. Alright? So this price action on the weekly shouldn't be a surprise, but I cannot understand and predict correctly the weekly unless I check the monthly. Exactly. Now the weekly, it's at past resistance, right? Now I don't know what is going to happen, but two things can happen. So the market can retrace back to here and do something like this and continue the next down leg. So the probability is on the short side, or in the very first moment the market is going to retrace because we are in an extension on the short-term trend, on the retracement, we're in extension, or the market is going to retrace and then it's going to break up, it's going to break the higher high on the weekly, because the monthly, the grandfather, it's up, low, high, higher, low. 75% chance of the market going up. And we've learned all of this in the previous lessons. If you didn't learn, if you have a difficult time in this course, please, I beg you, go back, lesson number 1 again, lesson number 2 again, okay? Believe me, I'm rooting for you, I'm trying to help you. Don't be that naive, and I was, that you're going to see a video or a stream or a course and you're going to say, oh, I got this. Repetition. Do you agree that this is a lot of information to understand and to, you know, to get the formula how 1 + 1 + 1 is 3? You know, multiple variables, multiple extension, retracement. It's an uptrend on the 2 hour, but it's a retracement on the daily. It's extending on the weekly, it's retracing on the monthly. Agreed? If you need to re-watch and redo everything, so what? Believe me, better like this, that you finish the course and you are calling me, oh, I'm ready for the advanced course, and we say, I mean, I care about you, you know, and I say, oh, I'm sorry, you know, you are weak on the Forex course 101 knowledge, you know, you are doing everything the opposite that the course concept and rules are saying. Fair enough? When I was in your place 20 years ago, roughly, 25, now we're getting old, I have gray hair, you know, today, you know, I did this 2 or 3 times. I didn't get it. Back to square zero. Lesson number 1, monthly bands, what is the technical market structure? And still today, time to time, once per year, just to refresh my mind, I still go there to see some videos, right? My videos anyway, but okay, because we tend to forget. And this is where another concept comes to place. It's called trade from what you see. If the market is going to come to past resistance, I'm going to project the market to first go down, and now from this standpoint I'm going to, so it doesn't really matter if the market is going to push up. Listen to this. It doesn't really matter if the market is going to push up long term or is going to push down short term from the weekly perspective. Okay, the first price action that I'm projecting is going to be the same. Can you see, everybody? This is predictable. This is the skill. This is the spatial skill. It's predictable. Okay, so I can take advantage down here, and then I'm going to stay out. In the financial market, staying out is doing something. Advanced traders have a lot of issues. I need to make money. And then you're doing stupid things. Stay out when the time is to stay out. Okay? I'm a day trader. Doesn't matter. This is why you are not consistently profitable. Day trader, you're giving 75% of the profits back to the market. Because I must work. Staying out in this profession, it's actually doing something. It's called monitoring, preparing, setups, right? And then when the market retraces on the blue, then I'm going to wait and I'm going to play chess with the market. I'm going to wait for the market to show me. Made a higher high, higher low, higher high, broke the relevant high, I am buying in here. Went in the opposite direction, broke the counter trend line, I am selling. Okay? Don't worry, I know it's a lot of information. Alright, I promised you just quickly before we finish for today, you know, USD CAD, right? USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. Okay. Looking here, consolidation on the daily and the monthly and the weekly. Alright, right click, sync in layout, right click, sync in layout, and now you have even a smaller consolidation. Give me a second, out this one. You have an even smaller consolidation. See in here? Right click, sync in layout, right click, sync in layout. Okay. Now if you go on the 15-minute chart, right? Can you see? Can you see your uptrend that you were buying? So the first one was in here and the next one was in here. Can you see it? Can you see how we lose, me and you, because we don't see the future? right? I'm unaware, so for me, you know, something, for me, what do you mean for me? For me, this market is up. Oh, I'm going to buy the... Come on, let me have fun with you. I'm not judging anybody, but wasn't this the perfect trade to buy? Counter trend line break with the bullish candlestick formation at the trend line. I mean, this is a 90% winner. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not when you enter. No, it's not. Because I did... Come on, you know, I did this too, right? Okay? Boss, teach me how to make money. Multiple time frames. Checking, monitoring, understanding the multiple time frames. Okay, if you have any questions, send me an email. Otherwise, this is for this lesson. See you back next time. One more time, for extra class, if you want to get deeper understandings or just, you know, being live with me, you can follow me on YouTube channel Dukascope Academy. You know, it's from Dukascope Investment Bank. Alright everybody, this is the boss. See you with the next class. This is the boss. Thank you, bye bye.